and welcome everybody. This is Jorge Chavez International Airport. Where's that? It's in Lima, Peru. It's night. It's dark out here. But this is because it's still very, very early in the morning. We're going to have a schedule early in the morning, 7 o'clock. So I'm going to head up into the tower very, very soon to start working at this airport with airlines we haven't seen before. And really, really interesting airlines and beautiful liveries there as well. Hope you guys will enjoy those. Again, today is September the 23rd. And this is a simulated airport. Of course, the airport in Lima in Peru does not exist in Tower 3D, so don't go going down now. Anyway, we are using Johannesburg, and we're going to use runway 27 right for the arrivals and departures, simply because the terminal and the scheme of the terminal apron of where the aircrafts are sitting looks similar to where Peru does look like. Hope you guys will enjoy, and more importantly, for you to enjoy all these new aircrafts that you would not see on any other airport in the world that is available. And also at the end, you will have 5 brand new aircrafts on top of that. So today you're going to have some new ones which we haven't seen before, but you're going to have even more, 5 of those which will be introduced during the video to you due to the very, very intense and chaotic schedule at times, which you will notice, and me making a couple of mistakes there and getting penalized heavy for it. Well, so be it. I hope you guys will still enjoy this session, and it's going to be quite interesting to again see all those new airlines and aircrafts and whatnot. But also it's only a one runway with a heavy schedule to it. I hope you will see the chaos, see through the chaos and those dramatic mistakes that I have made. Okay, oh well. It can't be perfect all the time, but I think it's the thought that counts, and I hope you guys will enjoy nonetheless. At the end of the video, again, I would like you to write down in the comment section which one of those new liveries are the ones that you enjoyed most. Apart from that, welcome to all people from the Middle and South America. And if there's anybody from Peru, well, maybe write down in the comment section that you have watched this video. So I don't know if you guys speak Portuguese or Spanish, so buenos dias. And oh yes, buenos dias. We are in the morning. Okay guys, enough talk. Let's get into the tower. It's pretty early, but the sun is getting up pretty soon, and we will be seeing everything quite nice and even. So, see you soon guys. Bye-bye.
Ground, Land Peru 2332 request pushback.
Land Peru 2332, pushback approved. Expect runway 21 right.
Ground, 21 right pushback approved. Land Peru 2332.
You have arrived! Welcome! Welcome to Lima in Peru! Yeah, you made it! Wonderful! Good show! Of course, we are here at a simulated airport, but we are simulating the airport in Peru. And I hope you guys will enjoy. There's going
Ground,
to be...
Land 2019 request taxi runway 21 right. Ground, Land Peru 2102 request taxi runway 21 right.
Land Peru 210, Land Peru 2102, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Land Peru 2102.
Land 2019, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Land 2019er.
We are, of course,
Ground,
simulating
Sky
this airport,
5103 request pushback.
but we have a real schedule here for you.
Tower, Land Peru 2407 inbound runway 21 right.
Arriba, Latino America. Hope you guys enjoyed this livery here.
Ground, Land Peru 2332 request taxi runway 21 right.
So of course we only have one runways here, and therefore we need to find some good gaps. Viva Peru 706, runway 21 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 21 right cleared for takeoff. Viva Peru 706.
Viva Peru 441, runway 21 right, cleared to land, wind is 29 at 3 knots.
Runway 21 right cleared to land. Viva Peru 441.
Could be a
Ground,
close one
land
immediately,
Peru
eh?
2190, request pushback.
Viva Peru 706, hold position.
Holding. Viva Peru 706.
Wow. I mean, there's a threshold there. Hopefully we will be good. Wow, this is going to be dangerous immediately. It's the same aircraft, same air. Okay, either we're going to get punished and penalized. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Let's check it out, folks. Let's check it out.
Ground. Land Peru 2256 request pushback.
Danger immediately. Ooh, we're lucky. Viva Peru 706, runway 21 right, line up and wait.
Runway 21 right, line up and wait. Viva Peru 706.
Land Peru 2332, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Land Peru 2332.
Land Peru 2256, pushback approved, expect runway 21 right.
Ground. 21 right pushback approved. Land Peru 2256.
Aero Sky 5103, pushback approved, expect runway 21 right.
Ground. 21 right pushback approved. Aero Sky 5103.
Land Peru 2190, pushback approved, expect runway 21 right.
Ground, 21 right pushback approved. Land Peru 2190.
He's going a little bit too far than I was hoping for. That is no good.
Ground, land Peru 2013, request pushback.
We'll have to wait a little while there. So he's running
Tower,
out of runway
land
down the bottom.
2477 heavy inbound runway 21 right.
We'll get it organized. We get ourselves coordinated. So we'll just push this all over here. And then we'll have to get this somehow over there. We'll work it out. We'll work it out. Okay, we'll definitely have to go and find a way that we can get these aircrafts off of hotel, maybe. Have to see. Try it out with the next one. Land Peru 2407, runway 21 right, clear to land. Wind is 28 at 3 knots.
Runway 21 right cleared to land. Land Peru 2407.
Land Peru 2407. Take next available exit on right.
Take next available exit on right. Land Peru 2407.
Viva Peru 706, wind is 28 at 3 knots, runway 21 right, cleared for takeoff.
Ground. American 350 request pushback.
Viva Peru 441, taxi to terminal via Alpha. Viva Peru 441, taxi to terminal.
Runway 21 right cleared for takeoff. Viva Peru 706. Taxi to terminal. Viva Peru 441.
Copper 436, runway 21 right, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft.
Runway 21 right, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft. Copa 436.
American 350, pushback approved, expect runway 21 right.
Ground. 21 right pushback approved. American 350.
Land Peru 2013, pushback approved, expect runway 21 right.
Ground, 21 right pushback approved. Land Peru 2013. Ground, land Peru 2190, request taxi runway 21 right.
Ground. Land Peru 2256 request taxi runway 21 right. Ground. Aero Sky 5103 request taxi runway 21 right.
Land Peru 2256, runway 27 right via Golf 9er.
Runway 21 right via Golf 9er, land Peru 2256.
Land Peru 2190, runway 21 right via Hotel.
Runway 21 right via Hotel, land Peru 2190.
Ground, land Peru 2362 request pushback.
Aerosky 5103, runway 27 right via Golf 10.
Runway 21 right via Golf 10, Aerosky 510 tree.
Land Peru 2407. Take next available exit on left.
Take next available exit on left, land Peru 2407.
Maybe we can just sort of get these off here.
Ground,
Get
American
them-
Tree 50 request taxi runway 21
Get
right.
them quicker off the ground.
Land 2314 request pushback. Tower, Aerosky 802 inbound runway 21 right.
Wow, it's busy. Viva Peru 706, contact departure.
Contact departure, good morning, Viva Peru 706.
Copper 436, wind is 28 at 3 knots, runway 21 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 21 right cleared for takeoff, Copa 436.
Land Peru 2332, runway 21 right, line up and wait.
Runway 21 right line up and wait, land Peru 2332.
American 350, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, American Tree 50.
Ground, land Peru 2013 request taxi runway 21 right.
Land Peru 2013, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, land Peru 2013.
Wow, it's going to be busy, folks. Really
Ground,
busy.
land Peru 2392 request pushback.
Land Peru 2407, taxi to terminal via Charlie Hotel.
Taxi to terminal via Charlie Hotel, land Peru 2407.
Land 2477 heavy, take next available. Actually, we need to
Say
clear him
again,
for
land 2477 heavy.
Land Peru 2332, wind is 28 at 3 knots, runway 21 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 21 right cleared for takeoff, land Peru 2332.
Land Peru 2102, runway 21 right, line up and wait, behind next landing aircraft.
Runway 21 right line up and wait behind next landing aircraft, land Peru 2102.
Land 2477 heavy, runway 21 right, clear to land, wind is 28 at 3 knots.
Runway 21 right cleared to land, land 2477 heavy.
Copa 436, contact departure.
Contact departure, good morning, Copa 436.
Land 2477 heavy, take next available exit on left.
Take next available exit on left, land 2477 heavy.
Ground,
There you go.
land 2377 heavy request pushback.
Land 2377 heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 21 right.
Ground, 21 right pushback approved, land 2377 heavy.
Land Peru 23902, pushback approved, expect runway 21 right.
Ground, 21 right pushback approved, land Peru 2392.
Whew! Wow, it's gonna be so tough, this schedule, folks. There's the American, there he is. Stupid. He's going all the way down there, I was hoping would come down here. Land Peru 2332, contact departure.
Contact departure, good morning, land Peru 2332.
Land 2314, pushback approved, expect runway 21 right.
Ground, 21 right pushback approved, land 2314.
Land Peru 2407, cross runway 21 right.
Crossing runway 21 right, land Peru 2407.
Come on.
Tower, land Peru 2051 inbound runway 21 right.
So we need
Ground,
to get you guys
land
up
Peru
in the air.
2212 request pushback.
Land 2019, runway 21 right, line up and wait.
Runway 21 right line up and wait, land 2019er.
Land Peru 2102, wind is 27 at 3 knots. Runway 21 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 21 right cleared for takeoff, land Peru 2102.
Aerosky 802, runway 21 right, line up and wait. Aerosky 802, runway 21 right, cleared to land, wind is 27 at 3 knots.
Unable to comply, Aerosky 802. Runway 21 right cleared to land. Aero Sky 802.
Ground, land Peru 23902 request taxi runway 21 right.
Land Peru 23902, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, land Peru 23902.
Ground, Aero Sky 803 request pushback.
Aero Sky 803, pushback approved, expect runway 21 right.
Ground, 21 right pushback approved. Aero Sky 803.
Land 2019er, wind is 27 at 3 knots, runway 21 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 21 right cleared for takeoff. Land 2019er.
Land Peru 2256, runway 21 right, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft.
Runway 21 right line up and wait behind next landing aircraft. Land Peru 2256.
Land 2477 heavy, taxi to terminal via Charlie Hotel.
Taxi to terminal via Charlie Hotel, land 2477 heavy.
Aero Sky 802, take next available exit on left.
Take next available exit on left. Aero Sky 802.
Land Peru 2102, contact departure.
Contact departure. Goodbye. Land Peru 2102. Ground. Land Peru 22906 request pushback. Ground. Land 2377 heavy request taxi runway 21 right.
Land 23377 heavy, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Land 2377 heavy. Ground. Land 2314 request taxi runway 21 right.
Land 2314, pushback approved. Land 2314, continue taxi.
Say again. Land 2314. Continue taxi. Land 2314.
Land Peru 2212. Okay, gotta wait there a
Ground.
second.
Aero Sky 803 request taxi runway 21 right.
Aero Sky 803, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Aero Sky 803.
Land Peru 2362, pushback approved, expect runway 21 right.
Ground, 21 right pushback approved. Land Peru 2362.
Land Peru 2212, pushback approved, expect runway 21 right. Wow.
Ground. 21 right pushback approved. Land Peru 2212.
Land 2019er, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good morning. Land 2019er.
Look how busy it is,
Ground,
folks.
land Peru 2165 request pushback.
Tower. Land Peru 2031 inbound runway 21 right.
Land Peru 2013, runway 21 right, line up and wait.
Runway 21 right line up and wait, land Peru 2013.
Land Peru 2256, wind is 27 at 3 knots, runway 21 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 21 right cleared for takeoff. Land Peru 2256.
Aero Sky 802, taxi to terminal via Charlie November.
Taxi to terminal via Charlie November. Aero Sky 802.
Land Peru 2051, runway 21 right, clear to land, wind is 27 at 3 knots.
Runway 21 right cleared to land. Land Peru 2051.
Land Peru 2051, take next available exit on left.
Take next available exit on left. Land Peru 2051.
Oh, come on.
Ground. Land Peru
I thought he's
2573
going
request
to
pushback.
wait. Oh, seriously? Now I have to delete him, get penalized, because he didn't wait. Ah, gosh, I so hate this. Land Peru 2013, wind 27 at 3 knots, runway 21 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 21 right cleared for takeoff, land Peru 2013.
American 350, runway 21 right, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft.
Runway 21 right line up and wait behind next landing aircraft. American 350.
Aero Sky 803, hold short of taxiway Alpha. Aero Sky 803, hold short of taxiway Alpha.
Holding short taxiway Alpha. Aero Sky 803.
Is he moving back now? Land Peru 2362, continue taxi.
Unable taxi, will advise when ready. Land Peru 2362.
Oh man.
Ground. Land Peru 2544 request pushback.
This is gonna stuff up everything now. Now, is he moving? Come on, please. Land Peru 2256, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good morning. Land Peru 2256.
Come on, I need you guys to push back. Everybody is waiting for you guys. Land Peru 2573, pushback approved, expect runway 2721 right.
Ground, 21 right pushback approved, land Peru 257 tree.
Land Peru 2544, pushback approved, expect runway 21 right.
Ground,
Oh,
21
come
right
on,
pushback
seriously,
approved,
you're not
land
going
Peru
to turn left
2544.
now. Every aircraft goes long. This is a nightmare. Look at this.
Ground, Aeronaves TSM 100 request pushback.
That is just ridiculous. Not once has one
Tower,
aircraft
Yukon
stopped
860
short.
heavy inbound runway 21 right.
Land Peru 2051, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal, land Peru 2051.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It's not going to work. That is just ridiculous. Seriously. Land 2477 heavy, cross runway 21 right.
Crossing runway 21 right, land 2477 heavy.
Aero Sky 802, cross runway 21 right.
Crossing runway 21 right, Aero Sky 802.
Land Peru 2013, contact departure.
Contact departure, good morning, land Peru 201
Land Peru 2362, pushback approved, expect runway 21 right. Come on!
Ground, 21 right
Move.
pushback approved, land Peru 2362.
Everybody wants to move.
Ground, land Peru 257 tree request taxi runway 21 right.
Land Peru 2212, pushback approved, expect runway 21 right. Come on!
Ground,
Move,
21
move,
right
move,
pushback
move,
approved,
move.
land Peru 2212. Ground, Big Shot 200 heavy request pushback.
American 350, wind is 26 at 3 knots, runway 21 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 21 right cleared for takeoff, American 350.
Land Peru 2031, runway 21 right, cleared to land, wind is 26 at 3 knots.
Runway 21 right cleared for takeoff, American 350. Runway 21 right cleared to land, land Peru 2031.
Land Peru 2031, exit at taxiway Echo.
Exit at taxiway Echo, land Peru 2031.
Aero Sky 510, no, that's not, yes. Aero Sky 5103, runway 21 right, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft.
Runway 21 right line up and wait behind next landing aircraft, Aero Sky 510 tree.
So what's the matter with you? Are you moving now or not? Otherwise
Ground,
nothing is
Aero
going to
Coastal
happen here.
300 request pushback.
Oh, the new ones are coming
Ground,
up already
land Peru
now.
2544 request taxi runway 21 right.
Land Peru 2544, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, land Peru 2544.
Aero Sky 802, hold position.
Holding, Aero Sky 802.
Wow. Aero Sky 802, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Aero Sky 802.
American 350, contact departure.
Contact departure, good morning, American 350.
Aero Sky 803, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Aero Sky 803.
Land Peru 2573, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, land Peru 257
What a nightmare, really. It's so disappointing.
Ground, Maverick 400 request pushback.
Yeah, these are the new ones already. We're finished with the schedule
Tower,
here now.
land Peru 2046 inbound runway 21 right.
So disappointing.
Ground, land Peru 2212 request taxi runway 21 right.
Aero Sky 5103, wind is 26 at 3 knots, runway 21 right, clicked up. He's still on the runway. He's supposed to turn off on Echo. This medium-sized aircraft goes all the way to no man's land. That is ridiculous. Oh man. That is unbelievable. Now,
Ground,
finally,
Black Star 500 request pushback.
One Sky 5103, No, oh, I forgot the name. Oh man. Okay. Yukon 860 heavy, runway 21 right, cleared to land, wind is 26 at 3 knots.
Runway 21 right cleared to land, Yukon 860 heavy.
Aerosky 5103, wind is 26 at 3 knots, runway 21 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 21 right cleared for takeoff, Aerosky 5103.
Land Peru 2212, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Land Peru 2212.
Unbelievable. Land Peru 2190, runway 21 right. Line up and wait behind next landing aircraft.
Runway 21 right, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft. Land Peru 2190.
Yukon 860 heavy, take next available exit on left.
Take next available exit on left, Yukon 860 heavy.
This is going to be a problem. I don't know, we may be just very, very lucky. Oh yes, we are very lucky here. Whew. Woo-wee. Okay, so go into your position. Land Peru 2165, pushback approved, expect runway 21 right.
Ground, 21 right, pushback approved. Land Peru 2165.
Aerosky 5103, contact departure.
Contact departure, good morning, Aerosky 5103.
Oh, we'll better wait there for a second here before the other one pushes back and we get penalized again. Come on, get off the runway there.
Tower, Land Peru 2180 inbound runway 21 right.
Land Peru 2190, wind is 25 at 3 knots, runway 21 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 21 right, cleared for takeoff. Land Peru 2190.
Land 2314, runway 21 right, line up and wait.
Runway 21 right, line up and wait, land 2314.
Black Star 500, pushback approved, expect runway 21 right. So this is one of our
Ground,
first
21 right,
5.
pushback approved, Black Star 500.
Never seen before, one of our 5 brand new airlines, never seen before. This one's called Black Star, it's Africa World Limited from Ghana. Passenger aircraft. National 860 heavy. Yukon 860 heavy. Taxi to terminal via Charlie November Alpha.
Taxi to terminal via Charlie November Alpha, Yukon 860 heavy.
Land 2314, wind is 25 at 3 knots, runway 21 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 21 right cleared for takeoff, land 2314.
Land 2377 heavy, runway 21 right, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft.
Runway 21 right, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft, land 2377 heavy.
Land Peru 2046, take next available exit on left.
Unable to comply, land Peru 2046.
Land Peru 2046, take next available exit on left.
Unable to comply, land Peru 2046.
What?
Ground, Land Peru 2165, request taxi runway 21 right.
Land Peru 21. Actually, let's have a look and see. If not that he's starting to push back now. See, he is pushing back now. So if I told him to continue taxi, we would have been in problems. Land Peru 2190, contact departure.
Contact departure, good morning, Land Peru 2190.
That looks a little more neat.
Going around runway 21 right, land Peru 2046.
That's the reason. Land Peru 2046, turn right heading 300.
Turn right heading 300, land Peru 2046.
Land 2377 heavy, runway 21 right, line up and wait.
Runway 21 right, line up and wait, land 2377 heavy.
Land 2311, contact departure.
Contact departure, goodbye, land 2314.
Okay, that'll give us the opportunity here. Land Peru 2165, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, land Peru 2165.
Land Peru 22906, pushback approved, expect runway 21 right.
Ground, 21 right pushback approved, land Peru 22906.
And we have from Aeropostal.
Black Star 500 request taxi runway 21 right.
Black Star 500, continue taxi.
Say again, Black Star 500.
Black Star 500, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Black Star 500.
Land 2377 heavy, wind is 25 at 3 knots, runway 21 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 21 right cleared for takeoff, land 2377 heavy.
Tower, land Peru 2010 inbound runway 21 right.
Land Peru 2212, runway 21 right, line up and wait.
Runway 21 right line up and wait, land Peru 2212.
Land Peru 2046, turn right heading 360.
Turn right heading 360, land Peru 2046.
Land Peru 2180, runway 21 right, clear to land, wind is 25 at 3 knots.
Runway 21 right cleared to land, land Peru 2180.
Yukon 860 heavy, cross runway 21 right.
Crossing runway 21 right, Yukon 860 heavy.
So we have the next aircraft. It's from Germany. It's Aeroways, a passenger aircraft. Maverick 400, pushback approved, expect runway 21 right.
Ground, 21 right pushback approved, Maverick 400.
From Germany, Maverick. And the next one down the line is Big Shot, Aerostan, Kyrgyzstan, a cargo aircraft. Big Shot 200 heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 21 right.
Ground, 21 right pushback approved, Big Shot 200 heavy.
From Kyrgyzstan, Aerostan. Land Peru 2212, wind is 25 at 3 knots, runway 21 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 21 right cleared for takeoff, land Peru 2212.
And I made a mistake there. Land Peru 2180, turn right heading 280.
Turn right heading 280, land Peru 2180.
Gosh,
Ground,
two mistakes
land Peru
in a row.
22906 request taxi runway 21 right.
Land 2377 heavy, contact departure.
Contact departure, good morning, land 2377 heavy.
Can't get this one here. I don't know why. Always. Aerosky 803, runway 21 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 21 right cleared for takeoff, Aerosky 803.
So the next brand new one, again, I was from Aeropostal from Venezuela, passenger aircraft.
Ground, Maverick 400 request taxi runway 21 right.
Aeropostal 300, pushback approved, expect runway 21 right. And that's this
Ground,
one here.
21 right pushback approved, Aeropostal 300.
Aeropostal from Venezuela. And this aircraft here in the front is going to be the next one. The final one of our 5. Land Peru 2212, contact departure.
Contact departure, goodbye, land Peru 2212.
Maverick 400, runway 21 right via Quebec 9er.
Runway 21 right via Quebec November, Maverick 400.
Maverick 400, runway 21 right via Quebec 9er.
Unable taxi, routing error, request detailed taxi instructions,
Golf.
Maverick 400.
Maverick 400, runway 21 right via Golf 10. Sorry, my fault.
Runway 21 right via Quebec November, Maverick 400.
No, nothing
Unable
like
taxi,
that.
routing error, request detailed taxi instructions, Maverick 400.
Land Peru 2046, enter final runway 21 right.
Runway 21 right via Golf 10, Maverick 400.
Land Peru 21.
Enter
Come
final
on,
runway 21
hurry up
right,
then.
land Peru 2046.
Land Peru 2180, turn right heading 360.
Turn right heading 360, land Peru 2180.
Land Peru 2544, runway 21 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 21 right cleared for takeoff, land Peru 2544.
Land Peru 2010, runway 21 right, cleared to land, wind is 25 at 3 knots.
Runway 21 right cleared to land, land Peru 2010.
Aerosky 803, contact departure.
Contact departure, goodbye, Aerosky 803. Ground, Big Shot 200 heavy request taxi runway 21 right.
Land Peru 22906, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Land Peru 22906.
Land Peru 2010, take next available exit on left.
Take next available exit on left. Land Peru 2010.
Land Peru 2478, runway 21 right, clear to land. Wind is 25 at 3 knots.
Runway 21 right cleared to land. Land Peru 2478. Tower, Land Peru 2478 inbound runway 21 right.
Big shot 200 heavy, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Big Shot 200 heavy. Ground, Aeropostal 300 request taxi runway 21 right.
Aeropostal 300, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Aeropostal 300.
Hopefully you'll be able to do that. And come on, get up. Oh, just made it. Wow, that was a close one. Land Peru 2573, runway 21 right, line up and wait.
Runway 21 right, line up and wait. Land Peru 257
And the last one is from Mexico, a cargo aircraft, Aeronaves 100, pushback approved, expect runway 21 right. Aeronaves 100, pushback approved, expect runway 21 right. Oh, come on. Is this gate broken? Aeronaves 100, pushback approved. Oh. What am I saying wrong?
Tower, Land Peru 2088 inbound runway 21 right.
Land Peru 2544, contact departure.
Contact departure, good morning, Land Peru 2544.
Ground, 21 right pushback approved. Aeronaves TSM 100.
Aeronaves TSM? I didn't know it's TSM. How am I supposed to know that? Land Peru 2180, enter final runway 21 right.
Enter final runway 21 right, Land Peru 2180.
Land Peru 2573, wind is 26 at 3 knots, runway 21 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 21 right cleared for takeoff, Land Peru 257
Black Star 500, runway 21 right, line up and wait.
Runway 21 right, line up and wait, Black Star 500.
See if we can get these two up in the air before this Land Peru's coming down. We got two close behind each other, but there should be plenty of gaps there. Land Peru 2010, taxi to terminal via Charlie November. Land Peru 2010, taxi to terminal via Charlie November.
Taxi to terminal via Charlie November. Land Peru 2010.
Land Peru 2478, take next available exit on left.
Take next available exit on left. Land Peru 2478.
Black Star 500, runway 21 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 21 right cleared for takeoff, Black Star 500.
Come on.
Ground, Aeronaves TSM 100 request taxi runway 21 right.
Aeronaves 100, no. Aeronaves TSN 100, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Aeronaves TSM 100.
Okay, this is our final one here. Land Peru 2573, contact departure.
Contact departure, good morning, Land Peru 257
Land Peru 2088, runway 21 right, clear to land, wind is 26 at 3 knots. I think we're not going to be as
Runway
so
21
lucky
right
this
clear to
time.
land, Land Peru 2088.
So these certainly did get a little bit too close behind each other. Didn't work out this time. Land Peru 2165, runway 21 right, line up and wait.
Runway 21 right, line up and wait. Land Peru 2165.
Land Peru 2046, runway 21 right, clear to land, wind is 26 at 3 knots.
Runway 21 right clear to land, Land Peru 2046.
Black Star 500, contact departure.
Contact departure, good morning, Black Star 500.
Uh-oh. Land Peru 2180, turn right heading 200.
Turn right heading 200, Land Peru 2180.
Look at these two here at
Tower,
the top.
Land Peru 2070 inbound runway 21
Getting
right.
very close. Uh-oh, they're getting too close there. Land Peru 2010, turn left heading 090. I didn't say right. Land Peru 2070, turn left heading 090.
Turn left heading 090, Land Peru 2070.
Land Peru 2165, wind is 26 at 3 knots, runway 21 right, cleared for takeoff. Oh, there's
Runway
the other one
21 right
already.
cleared for takeoff. Land Peru 2165.
This is a nightmare. Wow. Land Peru 2070, enter final runway 21 right.
Enter final runway 21 right, Land Peru 2070.
Land Peru 2180, enter final runway 21 right.
Enter final runway 21 right, Land Peru 2180.
Chasing. Land Peru 2010, cross runway 21 right.
Crossing runway 21 right, Land Peru 2010.
Land Peru 2165, contact departure.
Say again, Land Peru 2165.
Land Peru 2165, contact departure.
Contact departure, good morning, Land Peru 2165.
Land Peru 2478, taxi to terminal via Charlie, November.
Taxi to terminal via Charlie November, Land Peru 2478.
Land Peru 2046, take next available exit on left.
Unable to comply, Land Peru 2046.
Of course. Land Peru 2088, take next available exit on left.
Take next available exit on left, Land Peru 2088.
Land Peru 2296, runway 21 right, line up and wait.
Runway 21 right, line up and wait, Land Peru 22906.
Crazy, folks, crazy. I tried. That didn't work out at all today. Didn't work out at all. So I don't know if we get those two aircrafts up the top there, if we can. They're very close behind each other. Only about 2 or 3 nautical miles apart. Land Peru 2031, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal, Land Peru 2031.
Land Peru 2046, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal, Land Peru 2046.
Land Peru 2088, taxi to terminal via Charlie Hotel.
Taxi to terminal via Charlie Hotel, Land Peru 2088.
Land Peru 22906, wind is 26 at 3 knots, runway 21 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 21 right cleared for takeoff, Land Peru 22906.
Maverick 400, runway 21 right, line up and wait. Wow.
Runway 21 right, line up and wait, Maverick 400. Tower, Land Peru 2231 inbound runway 21 right.
Land Peru 2070, runway 21 right, clear to land, wind is 26 at 3 knots. And where's
Runway
the other
21
one?
right cleared to land, Land Peru 2070.
Oh, there is the other one. Just there. Whew. Land Peru 2070, take next available exit on left.
Take next available exit on left, Land Peru 2070.
Land Peru 2180, runway 21 right, clear to land, wind is 27 at 3 knots.
Runway 21 right cleared to land, Land Peru 2180.
Land Peru 2180, take next available exit on left.
Take next available exit on left, Land Peru 2180.
Maverick 400, wind is 27 at 3 knots, runway 21 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 21 right cleared for takeoff, Maverick 400.
Land Peru 22906, contact departure.
Contact departure, good morning, Land Peru 22906.
So we're going to make sure that we're going to get Land Peru 2088 across before the other ones are coming, before the arrivals are coming in. Then we'll just have to wait for these two arrivals. Could be a close one there. Land Peru 2478, cross runway 21 right.
Crossing runway 21 right, Land Peru 2478.
Land Peru 2088, cross runway 21 right.
Crossing runway 21 right, Land Peru 2088.
Wow, it's going to be a tough one between those two arrivals there. That is going to be really, really, really close. Maverick 400, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good morning, Maverick 400.
So let's check out the arrival of these two aircrafts right behind each other. There's the other one, just up front. Just about to touch down now. Should be good. We should be good. He's touched down now. There he is now.
Tower,
go around.
Aero Sky 5008 inbound runway 21 right.
Ooh, sweating. We should be good though. We should be good. Yeah, no worries. Question is, will we be able to get another departure going? Which is something that I'm not sure of. I don't think we will. No, I don't think we will. It'll be too tight. We need to get these two off the runway as quickly as possible. Land Peru 2231, runway 21 right, clear to land. Wind is 27 at 3 knots.
Runway 21 right, clear to land. Land Peru 2231.
So we'll just get these off. These two have the other arrival. Land Peru 2231, take next available exit on left.
Take next available exit on left. Land Peru 2231.
Land Peru 2070, taxi to terminal via Charlie Hotel.
Taxi to terminal via Charlie Hotel. Land Peru 2070.
Aeropostal 300, runway 21 right, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft.
Runway 21 right, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft. Aeropostal 300.
Whew. This is crazy, this schedule. And just having this runway configuration, mind you. Now, having two aircrafts landing right behind each other on a runway is nothing unusual. At Daxing, the runway that goes up, yeah, like this from your side, that has that quite often as well, because it takes forever for them to get off the taxiways there at the end. Land Peru 2180, taxi to terminal via Charlie November.
Taxi to terminal via Charlie November. Land Peru 2180.
Land Peru 2070, hold short of taxiway hotel.
Holding short taxiway hotel. Land Peru 2070.
We never know, right? We never know. This next aircraft may be this one here, maybe the second one that's going to turn here on hotel. We'll never know. But he's going pretty fast, so I don't think it will happen this way. So we'll be able to get one departure going, not two. So Land Peru, he's still going fast, right? Yeah, he's fast. Land Peru 2070, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Land Peru 2070.
So we need to get him off the runway here. And get the Aeropostal from Venezuela up in the air before Aerosky 5008, runway 21 right, clear to land, wind is 27 at 3 knots.
Runway 21 right, clear to land. Aerosky 5008.
Aeropostal 300, wind is 27 at 3 knots, runway 21 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 21 right, cleared for takeoff. Aeropostal 300.
Big shot 200 heavy, runway 21 right, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft.
Runway 21 right, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft. Big shot 200 heavy.
Land Peru 2231, taxi to terminal via Charlie Hotel.
Taxi to terminal via Charlie Hotel, Land Peru 2231.
We've got one more arrival, 2 more departures. So it's going to end pretty much the same, but Land Peru 2070, cross runway 21 right.
Crossing runway 21 right, Land Peru 2070.
So Lima, certainly very, very difficult here for me. So we got one more arrival coming in, then we'll do those 2 departures and hopefully see if we can get Land Peru 2231 across as well before the other one arrives. Aeropostal 300, contact departure.
Contact departure, good morning, Aeropostal 300.
Land Peru 2231, cross runway 21 right.
Crossing runway 21 right, Land Peru 2231.
Wow, and that is, his aircraft is already sitting, coming down there. Are we going to do it? Are we going to stop him? It's too late now. Land Peru 2231, hold short of runway 21 right.
Holding short runway 21 right, Land Peru 2231.
Aerosky 5008. Aerosky 5008. Actually, we're not going to say anything. We don't want him to do anything. Keep running, buddy. Keep running. Don't you dare turn left. Aerosky 5008, take next available exit on left.
Take next available exit on left, Aerosky 5008.
Land Peru 2231, cross runway 21 right.
Crossing runway 21 right, Land Peru 2231.
Land Peru 2180, cross runway 21 right.
Crossing runway 21 right, Land Peru 2180.
So, we're getting all those across, and then we can get those 2 departures going. It's always a difficult situation with just one runway and so many movements. We had, well, we would have had we not needed to delete a couple of aircrafts. Aerosky 5008, taxi to terminal via Charlie Hotel.
Taxi to terminal via Charlie Hotel, Aerosky 5008.
Big shot 200 heavy, wind is 283 knots, runway 21 right, cleared for takeoff. Wow, look at
Runway
this
21
view.
right cleared for takeoff, Big shot 200 heavy.
He looks like a big shot, doesn't he? So again, you saw 5 new airlines, and it is up to you to write in the comment section of which one was your favorite of these 5 for the day. As there was Aeronaves TSM from Mexico, a cargo aircraft. Big shot, you see it right now, Aerostan Kyrgyzstan, cargo aircraft. Aeropostal from Venezuela, a passenger aircraft. Maverick Airways from Germany, that small one. And finally Black Star, Africa World Limited from Ghana, passenger aircraft as well. Aeronaves TSM, run 100, runway 21 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 21 right cleared for takeoff, Aeronaves TSM 100.
Okay, we got that going, he's going. Big shot 200 heavy, contact departure.
Contact departure, goodbye, Big shot 200 heavy.
So, and then let's have a look at the final. We don't need all that. Let's concentrate on our final look at this aircraft here. from Mexico. Cargo aircraft, even though it does have windows in it. And we only have one more here that we need to get across and into his position. But it'll give us the opportunity to check out the terminal from Lima here with the aircrafts in the back. Hope you guys enjoy the scenery. Let's give you guys the opportunity to see this a little bit better there. There'll be some more aircrafts coming here now. There you go. Of course, this was a real schedule from September 23rd, 7 a.m. in the morning, going until about 8, 9 o'clock, something like that. So guys, I hope you enjoyed. Aerosky 5008, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Aerosky 5008.
Of course, you've never seen this one before either. However, we are, of course, at a in a different country that we've never been before. We are simulating how a day or a short amount of time would have been at an airport. And this would have been the airport here of Lima, in Lima. I think it's Julio Chavez, something like that. Aeronavis TSM 100, contact departure. Yeah, it didn't work. Aeronavis TSM 100, contact departure. Worth
Contact
a try.
departure. Good morning. Aeronavis
Okay.
TSM 100.
So, let's check the final aircraft here down on the bottom. Actually, we can see the airport here fully. Terminal in the back there. Pretty close to what it looks like in Lima. In Lima, actually, you would have, if I just take this away, there's a whole lot of old broken aircraft sitting here, like 10 or 15 aircrafts. The street is down there as well, correctly, and the terminal is all the way in the back here, and there's some more dumped aircrafts as well that are just standing there and just rotting away. And yeah, you'll see me standing here right in front of this terminal over there. Oh, you would have seen me in the intro. So anyway, that was it. Sorry it didn't just work out as well as I was hoping it would be, but I think you got lots of action. We had a couple of go-arounds, and I've tried to vector them in. Unfortunately, the timing between the arrivals of a couple didn't go that well, but so be it. Okay, it's just, yeah, one of these things. Hope you still enjoyed, though. And if you did, please like, but more importantly, folks, I need you to subscribe. There is 54%. There's only about 200 people who are watching my videos, but there's 104 people out there, and that is you, who have not subscribed as yet. And I am so close of getting to 1,000 subscribers. So please, please help me out to reach that goal of 1,000, and you can do a huge part of it. So again, thank you very much for tuning in. If you liked, please like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave a comment down below, tell me which was your favorite of the 5 airlines that have been introduced today. And until the next time, this has been another presentation of TP Gaming. Take care, everybody. Bye bye.